Christian, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. So,
Thank you.
Your first time with us.
Yes.
And your job is political editor of the Express.
Oh my, I wish. Not quite. Senior political correspondent.
Okay, right.
I don't want to take my colleague's job.
I always promote people slightly accidentally. So, what a time to be here. Are you guys just run off your feet at the moment?
Yes. I've probably put in a week's worth of overtime already. 6 a.m. till 11 p.m. today. But, Mike, I much prefer it to being bored. I'll take an election any day. Yeah,
and it is for political nerds, and you're a geek as well, Jemma, like me. We love it, don't we? And we've this election, we were just counting up the gaffes, right? So we look at, this might be unfair. Sunak was out playing football at a club in Chesham yesterday. His skills were put under pressure, we can see. Now, you can say to yourself, look, if this guy can't dribble, don't try in public during an election campaign. On the other hand, and people said his skills were shocking, at least he's giving it a go.
He's giving it a go. He's enthusiastic. He's high energy. But, you know, I don't think it matters. I mean, I decided yesterday to start compiling a list of all the funniest sort of campaign moments.
Okay.
It's already a page long after, I think, 6 days.
So the rain was the first
So we've got the rain, we've got him being drowned out. Of course, he visited the Titanic Museum in Belfast.
A brewery.
A brewery as well.
The Welsh football fans.
Are you
going to enjoy the Euros?
Yeah, he abandoned the smoking ban after saying it was one of his key achievements.
Exit sign photograph.
But you see, counter to what you guys are saying, I think it's going well for him because he's got headline. You see, we're going to talk in a moment about the Telegraph. Big story here. We'll talk about this. There's an example. He's captured the agenda with some policies. Some people are saying they're crazy, but at least they're on the front foot. Labour, though, have got a very strong social media game. So have a look at this.
Messi, immens Messi, encara 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 Messi, gol.
So somebody downstairs at Labour is busy and they're young and they're good, and this is a very funny one.
Surprise, surprise.
Okay.
And then we've got something from the film. This is from the film Shrek.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I don't know. It's really interesting, is it? What do you think, Jemma, of the way it's going?
I think that Labour comms are listening to the podcast I have with Marina Purkiss, which is called The Trawl, because we have had Scylla in it. We have silly clips like that all the time. And every time the Tories do something mad, that's what we play. So that's fine. That's brilliant. I don't agree with you. I don't think that Sunak's having a great campaign because unless you buy into all publicity is good publicity, I just think it sounds harebrained, desperate, the things he's coming out with. I think next week it'll be bring back hanging. You know, that conscription thing that was just raced out after a day of, you know, fevered chats with goodness knows who.
Well, we could. Do you think we'll see a call for the death penalty to come back? Because that's where this seems to be going.
No, look, I think you've picked up on something absolutely spot on here, which is that, as David Cameron said, Twitter isn't the real world.
True.
And papers are very important. The mainstream media is very important. And it's absolutely to say that over the last week, with the National Service Policy and now with the triple lock policy or quadruple lock policy, the Tories are dominating the air war. We're yet to see that feed through into the polls and on the ground, but they've clearly got a target audience. They're trying to win back their core vote.
They've given up anyone under 20. They've given up kids.
I think
teenagers forget it.
Yeah, they hate them.
They possibly have. Although, as someone pointed out to me from the campaign, apparently the National Service Policy actually polls very well with young people.
Does it?
Despite what you may think from the reaction on social media. So that's what they're thinking.
The
that's what they're thinking.
I do wonder as well whether every time, because the rain, started Sunak off, and that was bad. Every time he goes outdoors now, people say, oh my goodness, it's Sunak again making a gaffe. So the football, we've had worse moments in a football field. This is Boris Johnson in the mid-2000s. This is described as the worst tackle. This is a football game. It's a football game.
I mean, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
So imagine...
I don't know if you also tackled a kid while playing rugby as well.
Gemma doesn't laugh. You're not laughing.
No, it's a dangerous oath.
Well,
It's hilarious.
We'll talk later about whether actually the country needs borders.